All right. Good morning, everyone. Looks like right here at the open there was a long trade on crude oil. You'd be looking for that to pull back right now. There was also a long trade right here on gold. A short trade setting up right now on natural gas, 875. Actually, it's got a high of 880, it'd be 76 on the natural gas. And over here on the crude, the cycle's going down too steep. We don't want that, but I did just get short at 876 on the natural gas. Okay, I'll slide that over so you can see it. Here's the natural gas. This down close right here was the spot. All right, now 4 ticks profit or a close below the MA1 will move our stop to break even. There's 4 ticks profit, stop at break even. I'm going to throw a target down here at 866 just to see if we can get our goal for the day in the first trade. Okay, and I'm assuming you guys can hear me. And I'm going to hit the record button. All right, good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, the 6th day of January, 2015. I don't know about that, Nathaniel. We'll see. All right, 79.4. 79.4 over here on the Russell is the high, so 79 would be the low on that. 79 even would be the low on that Russell. There it is. Okay, so I'm short the Russell. Yikes. There's my goal for the day. And there's my goal for the day on that too. Uh-oh. I left my trade on. Hang on. Okay. All right. So we got 10 ticks profit here, and we got 10 ticks profit here on the Russell. Okay. So that's good. Hang on a sec. I don't know which one. I guess it was the Russell that got it first. And how long did it take? 3 minutes. If I say 2 trades, then I got to include both of them. So I'll just say 1 trade. I'll say 2 trades because I did have 2 trades on. Okay. All right. Did anybody get that gas with me? Or the Russell for that matter? The gas is pulling back again, giving another opportunity. Good, Brent. A down close over here would be a momentum short trade. It's got a high of 65 and a low of 61 on the gas. Okay. And the Russell, we got there to there. Okay. Let's see. Over here on the gold, and up close on this would be a long trade. 10.5 is low. 10.9 would be the high. Oh, that's not gold. Okay. There it is. 10.9 would be the high on the gold. Okay, over here, a down close on this bar on the gas would be a momentum short trade. Okay, good. Rod, you got the gas, and Brent got something with me. The Russell right now is moving up. Okay, and up close above this trend line would be a long trade. On the gas, we're going to move the trend line again. Okay. And then up close. 0.8 is the low. 0.2 would be the high on the Russell. Okay. It closed down, so we got a Gonna move our trend line over. Okay. No trade there on the gold either. Okay. All right, so no trade on the Russell, no trade on the gold, and no trade on the gas. I'm going to slide that over. Soybeans. Soybeans has a long trade right here, 53.75. I'm trying 54 right here. On the soybeans, I'm trying to get filled at 54. Okay, and I did get filled at 54. All right, stop at break even on the soybeans. $54. The soybeans had a big move from yesterday. All right, break even on the soybeans. Yeah, 44 is a significant area, and 52 is a significant area. So right now they should be trying to get up to 58 is where they should be trying to get up to. All right.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, you can ring the bell.
Hey, buddy.
How's it going? There, that's better.
Nice. How much?
Well, it was 3 minutes, and I had 2 trades on at the time, and they both got 10 ticks. So,
You are a stallion.
stallion, a stallion. That's me.
Uh-oh. Sam, was that you that said that? You creep me out, man. But anyway, still love you. Okay.
Stallion.
Man, my little phone that I use every day, my little headset, I walk around the house, compound, out to the street.
Mm-hmm. Watch
In
Russell
all
here, guys.
in all the years we've been doing this, 2 nights I forgot to charge it up. Last night was one of them. So I'm stuck here at this desk. Oh my Lord.
Like us normal people.
Yeah, like normal people.
Okay,
Right,
I don't know what I just got out of that.
Let me be quiet so you can trade. Okay.
6 ticks. Okay. All right. I just got 6 ticks out of the Russell, the down close right there. It was a momentum short. And 6 more ticks. I'll charge it up now, Dwayne. I imagine he is charging it up. Now. Alright, this is really ugly the way things are coming together here on crude. I want to see it start trending before I can start trading it. There was a Russell short right there. Right there. This is an old weekly trading zone. I can remove. Alright, the down close on this bar on the Russell will be momentum short trade. It was at 75.4. I didn't get that trade on. Alright. Alan. Um, you can just send it to me and I'll send it to him if you want. And I meant to call you yesterday.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Bert. Hang on a second,
What's
buddy. Not much. There. So we finally got you getting in here.
Yeah.
Normal way. I'm telling you, I went to create something. It's a lot different. There's an ES short right here, guys. ES short at 1450.
Real cold.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't it Daniel Bump? Oh, is that,
Yeah. Yeah, it's cold in Chi-Town.
Yeah, it is. And we got some snow last night, so everyone's real happy here.
Nice. Nice. 4903 to 49. Oh, and up close there. And up close on this bar is a long trade here on crude oil. It's got a low of 48.99. It'll have a high of 49.03. Okay, it didn't have an up close. Now it needs to close above the trend line. And up close on this bar at 49.02 would be a long trade on the crude. Okay, 48.98 up to 49.02. Okay, we didn't get the up close. Now the black step line is crossed below, so we're not going to have a trade there. Okay, there will not be a trade there. Today is Tuesday. Let me just check a little something here. Where is it? Here it is. All right. Today at 10 o'clock we have non-manufacturing PMI coming out. That's high impact, and factory orders, medium impact. That's what we have today. Okay. Hang on a second, guys. Sorry. My little doggy wanted in. Howard, you had sent an email the other day about asking about a computer setup and all that. Google CFRN trading computer. Wow, these markets are a mess right now. They're all looking about the same way. They have lower lows and lower highs and higher lows. Soybeans are making a move. Anyway. Looks like.
Hey, Kenneth, you make it in here, buddy? Kenneth? Calling all Kenneth.
Ken S.
No. No. It's like Dennis, but Kenneth.
Oh, Kenneth.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then the
Sorry.
anyway, yeah.
My mic was off on that last one.
Kenneth, where you at, man? There you are. So you found a password, 8th line down. Good job. Guys, I always send you the password, except when I screw up and don't, okay? I always send the password, except when I don't. Now that we
All right.
cleared that up.
11.2. 11.2 is low over here on the gold. And that was 11.1. He always sends the password except when he forgets. No, he doesn't actually forget. It's usually some sort of...
No,
Some other
actually, sometimes he does. When I forget is when I do one of those late night, like it's 1 in the morning and I think I'll do an open house tomorrow, no planning, no nothing, just, I think I'll do an open house. And that's when I forget to send the password.
Okay,
Sunday night.
a down close here on the Russell is a short trade. Crap.
I got coffee to drink. You go ahead.
Okay. It was right there, guys. It's 6.6. I'm not in it. Yeah. Sorry, I had my mic off. Okay, Alan, we'll talk about it in a little while. Okay, Cliff. Yeah, it seems like every time we do an open house, I end up struggling in the morning. Do an open house and I never get the one and done thing. It seems like. And I don't usually know about the open house because when Dwayne's doing it at 1 in the morning, it's 3 in the morning here, or 4 in the morning here. And so, I learn about it the same time you do. And, it's all the same to me. I just come in here and do my thing. Yeah, 11 minutes, well, actually 10 minutes now. Josh. Okay. If we get an up close on the gold right here and the cycle stays blue, it would be a long trade. If it doesn't stay blue, then you got to wait for a close above this trend line. Okay, so 10.6 is the low. 11 would be the up close. I think the cycle will stay blue if we get an up close there. Okay, on the soybeans, okay, now it's going to be 0.9. I don't think we're going to get an up close. We're going to get a down close, and the cycle's going to turn red. There it is, and there it is. All right, so we need to close above the trend line now on the gold. Okay. There he is. You can hear what I'm saying? Yeah, and here, Dwayne and I and Bert are the only ones who talk in here, Kenneth. We don't open the mic up in here. All right. We don't have a trade here in gold. Okay, the black step line's crossing down. all these markets are a little choppy right here as we get into the ISM, not manufacturing. Okay. Dwayne was just asking about you, Kenneth, if you get in here. I will try to, Edwin. As one sets up. There's one setting up here on natural gas. Okay. It's starting to pull back. I don't know yet where it's going to be because we've got to wait until this bar closes and the next bar starts. Okay. All right, that bar is closed now on the natural gas. This bar has a low of 88. Okay, this bar has a low of 83. It's going to have a high of 87. That's not going to be high enough. 87 won't be high enough. That's not going to be a close above the trend line. So you have to add 4 to that. So you're looking at 91. So what I would do is on my natural gas, actually now it's all the way down here at 83. Yeah, 83 to 87, so 91. So what I would do is put a buy stop on right here at 92. Okay, because if it goes straight up from 87 to 91, then I want to get triggered in on the up close. Okay, so I have my buy stop right there at 92. Now I should be triggered in right here. Well, it's a buy stop limit, so it's got to trade through it. There it goes. Right, and it slipped me a tick, so I'm in at 93. Okay. Now, make sure my stop is in the right place. Okay, it closed above the MA1, stopped to break even, and it just happened to be taking me out of the trade at the same time. Dwayne Kennis is in here now.
Yeah, I saw him before I took a...
Oh, okay.
Just want to make sure you get in.
He's in. Okay. Did you see that, Edwin? Yeah, we have high impact news coming out here in a few minutes. And over here on the soybeans, we have a trade setting up. This bar has a high of 51 and a quarter. It's going to have a low of 50 and a quarter. So I'm putting a sell stop. Oops, I actually just entered. I put a sell stop at 50 just as it closed down there, and it slipped me in.
There you go, Edwin. See the DOM? Edwin, see the DOM?
See it? This is the DOM right here.
Depth
Yeah,
of market. That's what it stands for. DOM.
Yeah.
Not like Dom DeLuise, but depth of market.
Depth of market. Now 4 ticks profit or close below the MA1, and I'll move my stop to break even on the soybeans. There it is, stop to break even. Get rid of my original stop. Start locking in profit. There, 4 ticks profit locked in. And I'm flat with 4 ticks profit. Okay.
You're welcome, Edwin.
There.
Anything we can do.
Yep. All right. There'll be a momentum trade here if we get a down close on this bar, 48 and a quarter. We should be trying to get down from 52. It should be trying to get down to 46. Okay. So 47 and a quarter would be the spot if it just closes straight down there. All right. And there's that down close. Now that's a momentum trade, so as soon as you get any profit in it, you would move your stop to break even. Okay. It should be trying to get down to 46 right there. Okay. Oh, that last gas trade that we took just took off. I'm not in it anymore, but it took off. Alright, stop to break even on the soybeans. Here, I'll leave that over here. Move the gas back. Oops, and we're onto the beans at break even. Alright, we're not trending here in the gold, so I'm not going to try to take a short right here. It looks like a head and shoulders pattern. Head, shoulder, possible other shoulder here, but I don't like the way it's going here. It looks like it's going to go up, not down. When you have a break-even order, actually causes you to give up a tick. It does happen to me sometimes, Brad. Slips me. Hey, are we having an open house today? All right. All right. Sorry, over here on the soybeans, right there at 47.75 is a short trade. I'm trying 47.50 right now. I'm not filled yet. Over here on the crude, we have high impact news coming out right now. So I didn't get filled on that one on the soybeans, and the high impact news is coming out right now. So that down close right there on the Russell was a momentum short trade if you wanted to get into it, or if you just want to wait until the markets react to whatever the news is, if they're going to react at all. Sorry I missed this one over here on the soybeans. I thought it was getting down to 46. If we close below 46, we should get right down to 44. Right, 44 is the next significant level down. And this down close right here on crude is a short trade. I just jumped into the crude at 48.88 because the down close right there was a spot to short at 86. So I'm looking for 4 ticks profit or close below the MA1. Oops. Gold just took off. Gold going up, the indexes should start going down. Okay. And crude's running. I think we're going to stop out on the crude here. I hope not, but need to close below the black step line. Close below the black step line right now would be good. Well, it won't be on this bar, but the next bar. Yeah, that's what I thought. And that was crude. Okay, so currently we're +8 on the Russell, +10 on gas, +4 on beans, and -8 on crude. That's where we stand. Dwayne, just so you know, you have your mic is open. I think I will fix that.
Yeah, you better hit mute.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit mute right now.
It's like a few times you caught me, it's like bleep, bleep.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna, don't take it personally. Crude is running. While I was hitting mute. There. And there, where the momentum trades on the crude. Okay. And this is our trend line. I don't think we're going to get a long trade here. This over here, right there, it would have been a break-even trade on the gold, but that was the spot to do it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we don't need to hear any toilets flushing or anything like that. All right, we have a bearish crosshair on the crude, and the spot to short it would have been right there. I didn't do it. I'm not real crazy about doing it when the cycle is above the bias line. Like now it's below. If we get some good divergence now, I'd be happy to short it. All right, 73.2 is the high on this. 73.2 is the high. Yeah, that wasn't low enough. 72.8 is the high on this one. 72.9. Now I gotta move my trend line over. You know what I'm doing this? I'm trying to do the math for you, so you don't have to do the math. You can short the Russell here. I just did 72.8. I shorted the Russell. Okay, you're looking for the green line to turn down and get down into the cycle. That's what you're looking for. You can short crude oil right there. 49.09 was the spot on the crude. Okay, I'm about to stop out on that. Darn it. Okay, back to break even on the Russell. And I missed the crude. The spot on the crude was right there. And stopped out on the Russell. All right. Is anybody in here for the first time today? Anybody? First timers? Okay. I'll go over all the trade setups here shortly. Bonds had a big move too. Um, yeah, the Russell's got another short here. I'm not in it yet. It looks like it's pulling back here. All right, now I'm in. I just get in at 72.1. But what we want to see is the green line turn down and get down into the cycle. All right, that's what we want to see on this. 4 ticks profit or close below the MA1 and the stop goes to break even. Okay, and crude is starting to run. So let me draw the trend line. And up close on this bar, 28 on the crude. That's not going to be 28 now, it's going to be 26. And we want to see on the Russell, we want to see a close below the black step line here on this bar. Okay, we need to see the close below the black step line on this bar. There it is, stop to break even on the Russell. All right, locking in a little profit on the Russell. Flat the Russell with 3 ticks profit. Bounce off the BBC here on the crude. That momentum trade, if you took it, stop should have gone to break even. There's a regular long trade here right now though. I just got long at 19. Okay, regular long trade. 19 down to 11. Yeah, my stop's in the right place. Okay. Looking for 4 ticks profit or close above the MA1 to move my stop to break even on the crude. Okay. Minute 19. It needs to get up to 23. There it goes. Stop at break even on the crude. Actually, stop at plus 2 ticks on the crude. Natural gas is running right here too. So I'm flat with 2 ticks profit there on the crude. Okay. Natural gas and crude don't usually run in the same time, same direction. We didn't put in a lower swing over here on the Russell, so we're not trending. We did put in a higher swing on the crude, so we are trending there. On the soybeans, back here on the soybeans, guys, a down close of this bar on the soybeans. 48 down to 47. Down close at 47 would be a short trade on the soybeans. 40. They should get down to 44 from there. And up close here on the crude would be a long trade, and that would be a long momentum trade. There it goes, bang. I was trying to put that on, but just wasn't there. 35 up to 39. And up close at 39 here on the crude. Now an up close, yeah, that's different now. 35 on the crude. Okay, and there it goes. I get in, I'm in at 37, but stop it plus a tick. And I'm flat with my tick. Natural gas has a long trade too from 928. Okay, I'll show you the natural gas trade in just a second. Here we go. 928 right there. Momentum trade. Okay, crude's changing directions here. And the soybeans, no trade on the beans. This is a momentum short from 16 on the crude. Oh. And yeah, it was from 16. It dropped down to 13. Stop should have gone to break even at that point. Down close of this bar right here on the crude. 20 is the high, 16 will be the low, so you'll be able to short it again there at 16. Oops. Okay, a down close of the current bar on crude would be a short trade. Right. It didn't close down. It closed up. So let's see. That's what it looks like. Okay. The gas is pulling back, and let me just draw a trend line for you. There's a trend line. And the Russell just had a long trade. Got some good volatility here this morning. And this up close right here on gold is a long trade at 12.12. Right. I just got in at 11.7 on the gold. Okay, so I'm long gold at 11.7. The Russell just had a long trade right here that I'm not in. I missed. Okay. I did not. Right now, the natural gas. I would get in now on the natural gas, Steve. Right here from 21 up to 25. Okay, I have an order on at 26 right now. And the gold, 0.7. My stop should be right there at 0.9. Okay, looks like it's going to take me out anyway. But we'll see. The Russell over here, guys. Yep, I stopped out of the gas. The Russell is long again right here. Right there, that up close at 75.3 on the Russell is the spot. Okay. And I stopped out of the gold. So let me... Gold was the one that killed me yesterday. And natural gas now. This is going to low at 21, so it's going to have a high at 25, so my buy stop is there at 26. Okay, I'm going to slide that off so I can watch these other markets. There's no trade on soybeans, so I'll put it back. Hang on a second. Let me slide this over so I can see a little better. Russell's in a zone. Okay, the Russell's in a zone. Thanks, guys. Grr.
Hey, you had me muted. Was I making bad background noise?
I just wanted to be safe. There could have been bad background noise.
Huh?
I said there could have been bad background noise. I just wanted to be safe.
Oh.
That's
Because normally when I lay my headset down, I will hit the mute, but I guess I forgot.
yeah.
So you were saying you had a rough day yesterday with gold?
Yeah, it was down 16 ticks yesterday with gold.
Good gracious. When you get a minute, I have not wiped out the gold alert chart from yesterday. That thing was incredible. It was just a rare day. I mean, it's not promise of future days like that. It was just an incredibly rare day in gold for the alerts. I mean,
cool.
Long story short, we ended up with...
I'm a short gold right now, by the way, at 9 points.
Short gold. We ended up with like $1,300 in change per contract.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, it was just 10 tick after 10 tick after 10 tick after 10 tick, and then obviously there was a few stop outs thrown in there, but yeah, it was a beautiful, beautiful thing. Um, I think maybe I'll save that and show it on the radio today. I don't know what today's goal looks like, but after I show yesterday's, I can show today's.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. I did a video last night. I did a bunch of videos last night. I did a gold alert. I did crude. I did bonds. I did the ES. I did the plow horse webinar recap. I was a very busy man, just so you know.
Yes.
Signing
All
off.
right. Okay. Yeah, I saw you were a very busy man. I saw lots of stuff come through. You guys saw that I didn't get triggered in on that natural gas, right? It closed up, but it didn't trade through it. It didn't trigger me in. I don't know. My Dom was over there. I think you guys saw that. It needed to go through 26, and it didn't. This down close or down close on this bar right there on crude at 28 would be a short. Okay. Now it's gone too far away. It was right there. Good morning, Jeanette.
Hey, Jeanette. It was a good webinar yesterday. I had a good time. It was very relaxed. We were laughing and we were joking, and it wasn't all stiff like we were trying to sell somebody something. You know.
Yeah.
It was cool.
It was. It was good. I thought it went well.
You guys will never have to worry about us trying to say something because we don't have any salesmen, so that would just be very awkward. Uh-huh.
Yeah, true. We used to have one.
Yeah, we did. I often think about him.
You're just a nice guy.
I didn't say I thought nothing good about him. I just
Oh,
said
okay.
I think about
Okay.
him often. No, I do. No, I do. I do think good about him. He's still working with that other fellow. God, he's been with that guy like 10, 20 years. That right there says a lot.
Yeah.
And the guy he works for, like, nobody's ever heard of him. Nobody knows who that guy is.
I know. 49.14 is high on this 49.10. Right there. 49.10 is the low. All right, I just shorted 49.12 on crude because I could. All right, it's a momentum trade. So as soon as I get profit in, I'm going to move my stop to break even. As soon as I get profit. Just got to move down a little bit here. Move it on down. Come on. Stop me out. Darn it. I need a bigger sheet. Okay. Let's do this. If I had paid attention to it here, this is a momentum short, and it had already given a couple of ticks profit, so I should have not been in that trade. I should have been out of that trade. Instead of being in it, should have been out at break even. I messed that one up. Sorry, guys. Russell's inside a weekly trading zone here, so we got nothing over there. On Ninja. It's pretty easy, Chris. I mean, everything just goes on by default. You just gotta put the files in the right place.
I think I tell you the other day I was going to set up some interviews, so I thought I would interview the top E-mini traders in America. So I Googled it.
Mm-hmm.
We came up on number 1 after the 2 ads at the top.
Yeah. You already are interviewing them.
So I guess I'll have to go Yahoo it or something.
All right. On the gold. I didn't do the gold here because the black step line had crossed up. That's why I stayed out of it. But now obviously it's crossed back down. And the soybeans, we're looking for the beans to move up here. 48.25 is the low on this. 49.25 would be the high. So an up close there at 49.25 on the soybeans, be a long trade. Gold. Gold is pulling back again. Alright, gold is pulling back. Now the cycle's starting to go up too steep for me to want to trade it. Russell's in his zone. We don't have a lower low here on the crude yet. And the soybeans black step line just crossed. So we got no trade on the soybeans. Nothing on the gas. Here's the ES. Right there was the spot. Right there was the spot.
Now, speaking of the beans, we had an alert to be short below 1050. And
Yeah, it went once it got below 1050.
I did that whole thing backwards. Now I got to redo it. It was supposed to be, let's see, soybeans long above 1050, short below 1038. No, I did it right. It's long above 1050. So we had an 8-tick daily goal, an 8-tick daily goal, an 8-tick daily goal, and then we had a break even, and then we had an 8-tick stop out from the alert standpoint.
Which one, Jeanette? And Greg wants to know if the ES is at an alert level.
Let me take a peek. Let's see, the ES long above 2022, short below 2008. Okay, let's go see. Yeah, we're sitting right at it. We popped above it. Now we haven't gone. So we have to go 4 ticks above. So that would be 2023. We have to get up to 2023. Oh wait, this one hit 2023.50. All right, so that moved our stop to break even, but we reset, and so now this candle we're on right now is triggering us again. Okay, and so we need to get to 2024 to cash our 2-point paycheck. That's what we need. So far, it's been a very uneventful day on the ES, with the exception of the 1 8-tick stop out from earlier this morning. We had an 8-tick stop out. We've had a break even, and now we're triggered into a trade, waiting for something to happen. Now, I might add, if I might, that had a person applied the indicators, there was a bullish cross at 1011, price pulled away, price pulled back, up close. Yeah, by the open of the next candle, that recipe never changes. The open of the next candle was 2015.50. You would have had 2017.50, which is your which would have been your daily goal, 2017.50. that whole trade would have lasted from 10:12 to 10:13:23. Bada boom, bada bing. Had your points before you even got to the alert. I love that. But I understand that some people just like the elegant simplicity of trading, just a pure price alert. And that works out quite well as well. I mean, you guys see me do the recaps. Is going, like when I show you that gold today, it's going to just blow your mind how that thing just goes 10 ticks back, 10 ticks back, 10 ticks back, you know, just nailing them. Okay, looks like the CS is going to pop up here and do what we need it to do. We're 2023.50. Give me 2 more ticks. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, baby. Now, all that's going to do is make up for the stop out earlier, and we still got to earn our daily bread. So, now, keep in mind that we already popped up to 20. Remember now the target, the 8-tick target is 2024. We've already popped up to 2023.50. That's 2 ticks away. Whether you're in sim, real time, or just sitting there thinking about it, how much do you have locked in? You need 8 ticks. Market already gave you 6. It just took back 2. Now, there was a very interesting question yesterday, Michael, before you came onto the webinar. The gentleman who asked the question, I apologize that I don't remember your name. I want to say Sam, but I could be wrong. He has a Brad plan. Remember Brad?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's sat down, he's worked it out, he's done it in sim, and he's doing really, really good at risking 8 ticks to make 4. And I tried to explain to him how that can go well for a really long time, and then it can wind up upside down. And he says, well, hey, this morning I was up 200 something bucks in sim until I went to the trading room and started doing it, you know, the other way, and now I'm down 300 something bucks. And so I figured that would be a better discussion for you to have with him. I said, you know, if you work it out in sim and it works for you, I know many people who've tried that kind of thing where you risk more than you're trying to get from the trade, and I've just never seen it work out over the long haul for someone. But man, I'd love for you to be the first one, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got to continually make, you know, 90% of your trades have to be winners.
Yeah.
There's
That's
no
what
momentum
I
trade
said,
short.
if you have 2 losers in a row, now what do you got to make? You got to get 4 right to make up for the 2 losers. Yeah. Because he said the thing that really bugged him was that so many times he would see it go up to 4 ticks, so he would move his stop to break even. Then he gets stopped out. It's like, why don't I just take the 4 ticks? I do that 2-3 times, I'm done for the day.
Yeah. Well,
I said that makes a lot of sense. It really does. I mean, I just can't give it my official seal of approval. But I don't argue that it makes sense. Are you in here, whoever that was yesterday? Because I'm not picking at you. I want to help you any way I can.
all right. On the gold, guys, we need
Another break even on the S&P. Rat. Oh, I forgot. Unless you're using the indicators, you're already done for the day.
All right. On the crude oil, a close below the trend line right here. Be a short trade. Right there. shorted the crude at 93. Stop up at 01. Stops up here.
Where is the bottom in this crude market?
I do not know. So far today.
Our short side today was $50. The long side was 50.50. We're way below that.
Change. All right, so we don't have anything here on the gold right now. The black step line is crossed below. And 72.9 is the high on this bar right here on the Russell. So 72.5 would be the low. So down close here at 72.5 on the Russell would be a short trade. Okay. And this is crude oil. We are short at 48.93 on crude. There. Alright, need to close below the MA1 before it takes profit to move the stop to break even. Almost got our close. Not quite. 95 down to 91. Here it is. Stop to break even on the crude. And hopefully we're gonna run here. Stop to plus a couple of ticks. Plus 4. Seven. And we're flat with 7 on the crude. Key. And we didn't end up getting a short over there on the Russell. The cycle's going up too steep now to take a short trade over there. You know what I need to do? I need to show people what the trade setups are. Because there's new people in here, right?
Yeah, that's a very good idea. It's a very good idea.
All right.
And is there anyone that needs to go over to Pee Wee's Playhouse like we did yesterday? I mean, we did it yesterday morning. We did it yesterday afternoon. I think we got all the questions out of the way. But if there's any remaining, and I think there's 1 or 2 people that I promised a private phone call. Remind me who you are so I can get you on my list and get you a call today. Because I don't want to leave you hanging. Or maybe you came to the meeting yesterday and that sufficed. I don't know. But we had a special meeting yesterday morning, a special meeting yesterday afternoon. But if you still need some help, let me know. Not sure what Pee Wee's Playhouse is. It's just a joke. Yesterday, I took some of the people here in the live trading room who were brand new, just getting started, and even some old guys that have been around a while who needed some help in specific areas. And I took them over into another go-to meeting room, and I did some kind of one-on-one question answering with them. And because I couldn't get all the questions answered, we then had another one yesterday afternoon that ran a couple hours. And that's out on the Google Plus page, which I will just put that page link in the chat box for everybody. So go ahead, Michael.
Okay.
Again, I've interrupted you.
Well, there's another short trade here on crude, 48.77. And there it goes. All right, stop to plus 10. 11, 12, and I'm out. Okay. All right, I was going to show the trade setups. That's what I was going to do. Let me bring that up here again. Oops, not that, not that. this. Okay, here we go. The rules for the trades. I think, let me just see something here. Hang on. I left an order on the Russell. Oops, I'm short the Russell from 72.4, stop at break even. There, okay, I'm flat. Alright, let me do this. Find a spot here on crude where we traded. Okay, this is a spot. I didn't actually trade it, I missed the trade. But the rules for taking a bounce off the BBC. Now first, before I get into it, the things that we have on here, this yellow line is the YBR. It's not used in the trade setup. The dots are dynamic support and resistance dots. They're the CFSR. Again, not used in the trade setup. The green line up here on price is the BBC. That is used. The red and blue line on the price is the MA1. The black step line on the price is just the black step line. Okay, down here inside the slingshot, for the trades that we do in here, the two trades I'm going to show you, the trades we do in here, we use the green line down here in the slingshot. I just refer to that as the green line. And the red and blue line, which is the cycle within the slingshot. Okay, the brown line, you become a partner, you learn how to use that. It's used in a whole bunch of different trade setups, but for what we do in here, I use this, 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 and this. Those 5 things. Okay? Now, step 1, the MA1 crosses above or below the BBC. In this case, the MA1 crossed below the BBC right here. Okay, when it does that, you're thinking short. Step 2, price has to pull away from the BBC. Yeah, it is a long trade right there on the soybeans at 10.50. I got an order on. I'm not filled. Got an order on. Yeah, I'm still not filled. Okay. I just filled at 50 1/4 on the soybeans. Okay, I'll put that over here. Now, step 1 is the MA1 crosses above or below the BBC. Step 2, price has to pull away from the BBC. The BBC is the green line, remember. It's got to pull at least 1 tick away. Move this over. I can watch my Dom a little bit too. Step 3 is price has to pull up and hit the BBC. Okay, it's got to go all the way back up and hit the BBC. No, it doesn't count. It's got to pull away after the cross. After the cross, the price has to pull away. Okay. Comes back up and it hits the BBC. All right. When it hits the BBC, then you're thinking on the down close, I'm going to go short. Now, step 4 down here in the slingshot, you got to have divergence between this green line and the cycle. The cycle is the red and blue, remember, and the green line I just refer to as the green line. Divergence, when I say divergence, I mean the green line has to have moved away from the cycle. It doesn't have to be moving away, because what we anticipate is that the green line is going to turn down and work its way back down into the cycle. When the green line does turn back down and gets back down into the cycle, you should be putting in a lower swing, continuing the trend, so it'll do it all over again. Okay. That's this trade setup. All right, this one doesn't happen near as often as the other one, but this trade that I just took on soybeans is this trade setup. Okay. If you look at this, oops, didn't mean to make it big. Stop to break even on the beans. We're at +4 ticks. Oh, jeez, how did I get way over there? Right here was a bullish cross. Right here, price pulled away. Right here, it pulled back down, tested it, had an up close, and right here was a divergence. Okay, so now I'm looking for the green line to get up into the cycle. When it does, we should put in a higher swing. A higher swing should be up above 51.50. We should be going up to 52 right here. Okay, I'm just going to lock in 1 tick profit on the soybean trade. It should be getting up to 52 here. Okay. And that's it. Does it count if the green line is just above? Well, if it was just above it, you would be looking on the short side, but you don't know how far it's going to go. It's just got to have crossed, and it's got to be diverging from it. Okay, so like on this trade right here, when this bar closed up, there was just a little bit of divergence on the up close.
You see that voicemail just came in? Not like you don't have anything else to do.
It came onto my phone, and I saw there was a whole bunch of text along with it. So
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna call it and take care of it.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. So I just got out with 4 ticks profit on the soybeans. And yeah, I didn't read all the text. Yeah.
Why does it come to your phone?
They all come to my phone, because my phone is the one
Oh, that's
that is
right.
linked in.
Mine come as emails.
Yep. I get them both. Email in.
Yeah. It says, "Hey, Mr. Dwayne," so I'm just gonna go ahead and call it right now.
Okay. All right. Well, while I was doing that, there was a trade here on crude oil. Now I'm going to show you the same exact trade that we just did on soybeans. You got the bullish cross, price pulled away, it came back, hit the BBC, and it closed up. And down here you had your divergence between the green line and the cycle. Okay, the same exact trade. Now over here on gold, you had your bullish cross, price pulled away, it came back down, hit the BBC, but look, the cycle's the wrong color. Over here, the cycle has to be the right color to take the bounce off the BBC. When the cycle's the wrong color, or if you don't hit the BBC, then you got to use those trend lines that I've been drawing all over the place. Okay, so in this case, the trend line would have gone like this. So you would have been looking for the up close above the trend line, which would have been right there. Okay, you don't adjust the trend line. After prices hit the BBC, you don't adjust the trend line anymore. So I'm not going to adjust it to take this wick into account. Everything leading down to price hitting the BBC is what you look for. And then you just look for the up close above the trend line before the black step line crosses the BBC. So the up close above the trend line. As long as the black step line is on the right side, you're looking for the up close. This right here on crude is the long trade, the exact same trade. Okay, 48.76 was the spot there. Okay, it was the exact same trade. You see, prices, I mean, the MA1 had crossed above the BBC, price came back down. After putting in a higher swing, it came back down, it hit the BBC, and it closed up, again, with bullish divergence and a blue cycle. Okay, so that's another long trade there. So 4 ticks profit or close above the MA1, you move your stop to break even. Okay, over here on the Russell right now, a down close of that bar right there, 71.4 is a short trade. That's a momentum short trade, which means this is a lot of information all at once. But no, the slope of the green line doesn't matter. Okay. So 76 up to 80, you had 4 ticks profit in this. Stop should have gone to break even. Okay. The risk management rules that I use on any trade where your entry is below the MA1, or if you're going long, it would be below the MA1. If you're going short, it would be above the MA1. On any trade like that, as soon as you get 4 ticks profit in the trade or a close on the other side of the MA1, whichever happens first, this was 4 ticks profit on this one from the entry point, which is right there at 76. You move your stop to break even. Okay. Now there's a short right here on the Russell 71.9. Okay, I just got in at 71.8. You would move your stop to break even. Now I'll go over a momentum trade in a minute, okay? The risk management rules for a momentum trade, a little bit different. Okay. Every trade has 8 ticks risk on it. Every single trade has 8 ticks risk. So on the Russell right now, we're looking for 4 ticks profit or close below the MA1. This is also in 137B. There was 4 ticks profit right there. It just ticked down to 4 ticks profit. So my stop is at break even. And I'm expecting it's going to put in a lower swing, which it just did. Okay. When did I get into that? I was in at 71.8. And I got out down there. But I just get on that. How many ticks? I don't know how many ticks I got. I think I got 8. All right, so that trade right there was the same as this trade here, and this trade, and this trade. It was just going in the other direction. Okay, because we had bearish divergence. Price gave the cross, the pull away, the test of the BBC, the down close, bearish divergence, and a red cycle. Okay. Now things are moving around quite a bit right here, so I'm gonna do that and that. And this was a momentum short right over here from this spot right here. Now I call it a momentum short when the entry is on the other side of the MA1 already, because when you're entering that trade, you're already at the point where you'd be moving your stop to break even. So as soon as you get any profit in the trade on one of those, you got to move your stop to break even immediately. Okay. All right. Does anybody have any questions about any of that stuff? Those are the 2 trade setups we do in here over and over and over and over again. This is another momentum short right here. Stop should have gone to break even already if you got into it. I'm not, but stop should have gone to break even already. All right. Natural gas is pulling back. Soybeans. An up close on this bar on the soybeans would be a long trade. It's got a low of 52. It'll have a high of 53. So an up close of 53 and a quarter would be the long. Okay. Time is it? 10:51. All right, there's the up close on the soybeans. The up close was at 52.75. Okay, that bar was, it got a little lower. It's all mixed up in there. I couldn't see where the low was. Anyway, I'm long 52.75 on soybeans. All right, from here they should go up to 58. Okay, soybeans should go up to 58. This up close right here on crude is a long trade, 48.88. I'm trying to fill there right now. I'm still not filled. Okay, 8 ticks risk on the soybean trade. and I did not get filled on the crude. So if it goes 4 ticks in favor of the trade, you take your trade off. Okay. If it goes 4 ticks in favor and you're not filled, then take your trade off. Well, when people are Joseph, when people are taking their money out of the indexes and putting it into something more stable like gold, not so much people, but that's why it usually moves in the opposite direction. And if they're taking it out of gold and putting it back into the indexes, you know, the stability of the gold. All right. So this up close right there was the spot to get long on that. Natural gas has a momentum long trade right now. It would have been from right there at 908. I'm not in it. Would have been right there. Okay, the only trade I'm in right now is that soybean trade that's not doing so well. Yeah. See, this is divergence right here. Okay, the soybean trade stopped out. This is divergence right here. But we didn't have a pull away after the cross. So I'm not looking to take that trade there. We just gave back our gains on the soybeans. All right, so currently we are plus 11 on the Russell, we're plus 16 on gas, we're break even on soybeans, we're minus 13 on crude, we're minus 8 on, oh, I'm sorry, not minus 13 on crude, we're plus 6 on crude. And we're minus 8 on gold. Got the crude moved down. And we just stopped out on the soybeans. Does that make sense, Joseph? Yeah, similar. I mean, gas and crude usually go in the opposite directions too. Usually, not always. We did put in a higher swing here on the crude. So a close above that trend line would be a long trade right now. The cycle's starting to go down kind of steep. If this bar closes down, it'll be down too steep and I wouldn't want to take it. Okay. Like that. See what I mean? When the cycle is going down at 45 degrees or greater, you don't want to go long against that. Likewise, if it's going up at 45 degrees or greater, you don't want to go short. Okay. All right. Soybeans, horizontal, orange 1052 horizontal line. Oh, That one. It's a significant area in soybeans. It's where the underlying rhythm of the market said it should go to. That's why when I was long over here, I said soybeans are trying to get up to 52. Travis. Okay. One of us will try to take a look at it for you, Travis. Okay. All right, guys. What time is it? 10:58. We got about a half an hour left in here. Currently, I think I just went through this, but I'm plus 11 on the Russell, plus 16 on gas, break even on beans, plus 6 on crude, and minus 8 on gold. Here, I'll put a star in it, Travis, so it goes into my stars folder. All right, the crude had, yeah, it had a short from up here, and then it had a momentum short from right here. I didn't take either one. Okay. Do you guys see that? We had the bearish cross, price pulled away one tick after the cross. It pulled back up, it hit the BBC right there, it closed down, and we had bearish divergence. Yeah, the ES is dropping pretty significantly here too. I don't know, where's the next zone on that thing? Yeah, the ES is going to go down to 2005. And the Russell's tanking with it. The Russell had a short trade right here. All right, momentum short trade. And another one over here. You had all winners on the ES today, Herman? Awesome. And the Russell's below the lowest weekly trading zone. It's early in the week too, right? It's Tuesday. We should put together an option trade for that, for the end of the week. And there's the ES. I said it's going down to 2005. It was at 2008 when I said that. It's almost down there. And you see how the, Joseph, you see how the indexes are tanking and gold's going up? Great, Herman. Um, 57 down to 53. 53. You know, if I were just trading it, not telling you about it, I'd have had an order on there. just the YBR, Albert? Or the YBR and something else? All right. The ES is at a weekly trading zone right now in the slingshot. Okay. Now it's almost dropped through it. It dropped all the way down to 2004. That's 4 points from where I said. All right. Crude oil. This is, sorry, gas. 72 down to 68 on that. Okay. And nothing there on the Russell at the moment. There's 68 on the gas. Okay, I'm going to slide the gas over. It's a momentum short trade on the gas. All right, my stop is at break even on it. I'm in at 69. My stop is at break even. Crude oil, the cycle's going up too steep for that. Nothing here on gold. And we're getting a bounce off the weekly trading zone there on the ES. And I'm flat on that gas. Yeah, I would, right now, Bert, are you out there? Bert? He's probably still answering phones and stuff. Let me just go and take a look. Says he's here. Well, what I would want to do right now is look at call options on the S&P 500 or call options on the Russell right now. That's what I would want to do. Okay, I'm not going to right at the moment, but if I were 69.2 is the low on this, 69.6 will be the high. Okay, 69.6 would be the high, and up close there at 69.6 would be a long trade. On that Russell. Okay, soybeans are starting to pull back a little bit. We didn't get the up close there on the Russell, so no long trade there yet. Now we're going to move the trend line over to take that wick into account. And there's a weekly trading zone right here. No. Is it? It is. Darn it. It dropped all the way down. I hadn't put the red lines on that one. Okay, so the Russell's in a weekly trading zone, so we're not going to do anything with it there. All right, guys, it's 11:07. Roughly 20 minutes left in here. And currently we're where we were the last time I read through all the results. So we're up, let's see, that's 110, 270, 330. I see these. So we're up $250 a contract right now. Soybeans pulling back. And after our first two trades, we're up $200 a contract. So you can tell it's been a little bit of back and forth in here. Anybody have any questions about any of the stuff I've been doing? Did anybody have any questions that they asked that I didn't answer? Because stuff just scrolls up out of view. All right, 48 and a quarter is the high on this on the soybeans. 47 and a quarter would be the low. Okay, so you'd be looking for a down close at 47 and a quarter on the soybeans. You see what's happening over here on the Russell? You got your bearish cross, pullback test to the BBC with a down close. There's divergence, but look at where the cycle is. The cycle is above the bias line. I don't like to do those. Okay, I like to see the cycle a little lower than that. Yeah, that was me. I can send you some instructions, Chris. Yeah. Do you have the instructions? Did you watch a video? I'll send it to you right now. It's going to be like you were taking a trial, okay? Just so you know. I know you're not taking a trial, but there's 2 sets of instructions in there too. The one on the bottom tells you what to do with all the files. Okay, the one below all the equal signs. Yeah, but getting the platform is not the same as what you got to do with these files. Okay. There. Okay. Set. Sam, I just read your email. There's not a difference, but I suspect there is something with your Ninja chart. When you right-click and go to indicators, whenever this pops up, here it is, on your CFR and oscillator, you want to set this to false. Calculate on bar close, set that to false. Okay. All right, Sam. All right. There's a short trade. Okay. There's a short trade right here on the gold at 8.2. Okay. Slide it over. I'm short at 8.2 on the gold. All right, gold is, we're down 8 ticks in gold right now. All right, 4 ticks profit or close below the MA1 will move the stop to break even. So it needed to go 1 more tick. I need to see it tick on 7.8. So 6 more contracts, 4 more contracts need to be sold 5. I need to see it tick on 7.8 and I'll move my stop to break even. There it is. Now I don't actually move my stop to break even. I just drop another one right there and I get rid of the original one. Okay, that's just so much faster than going up and dragging my stop down. Okay, now it should put in a lower swing as the green line gets down into the cycle. You know, we got some dynamic support here at 7.5. So when it gets down there, I'll lock in more profit. Okay. Maybe it'll take me out right here. Who knows? It should get down below 7.5 right here. There's 4 ticks profit. There it goes. 6. Oops. Oops. There was 8, and it took me out at 8. Okay. So we're back to break even on the gold. All right, and the soybeans didn't close down before when they needed to. They pulled all the way back up to test the BBC. So now, if we get a down close on this current bar on soybeans, 49.75 is the high, 48.75 would be the low. That would be a short trade. A down close at 48.75 on the soybeans would be a short trade. Okay. Over here on the Russell, a down close of this particular bar right here, 66.6 is the high, 66.2 will be the low. That would be a short trade too. Okay. There was just a momentum short trade on natural gas. I'm not in it, but it was right there. Okay, I am short the Russell. 66.1. Need 4 ticks profit or close below the MA1 to move the stop to break even. Here's 4 ticks profit, stop at break even. I'm actually going to lock in some. Okay, so I just took 4 ticks profit on that Russell. There to there. No trade on the soybeans. I removed the soybean trade. Okay. Is there a link for the 12 p.m. session? There is, David. Herman, your question was that touch of the TF was a great trade. Up here? Yeah, it turned out to be, but I didn't like it because of where the cycle was. But it did turn out to be a nice trade. Yeah, this one did too. In Sam, it is on false. What time is it? 10:11. Uh-oh. My charts just froze. Can you guys still hear me? My whole computer just froze, I think. Okay. I'm back. For some reason, I put my ES chart back over there. I swear sometimes when I move things around. I just have a hard time with it. I got so much running. for me, it was right here, 1011, right there. And yours wasn't until like over here, somewhere. All right. David, it's where it always is, man. You gotta go. You gotta go here. Let me show you. Hang on, I'm loading it up. I'm trying to load it up. Wow, the indexes are just tanking. Those call options would be dirt cheap right now. Now my computer needs a reboot, I'm thinking. All right. Well, as soon as it loads up, I'll show you. Here we go. To get into the next session, I know I'm a little bit early on this, but I'm just going to show because David wanted to see. To get into the next session, go on the right-hand side where it says click here and click there. And scroll down to where it says watch live now and click there. And then fill out this little form. Once you fill out this little form, you'll be sent a link to get into the next session prior to next session every business day for the rest of the month of January. There it is, David. That's the link. Okay. Whoa. Okay. All right. Well, that part has been the same since we built the website. All right. It's 11:21, guys. We only got about 4 or 5 minutes left in here. I very well be done trading for the day right now. Not for the day, but for the live trading room anyway. Does anybody have any questions that I haven't answered? Because they scroll up out of view and I can't see them anymore. There's a short trade setting up right here on crude, right there at 24. Okay. It's not a momentum trade. Oops, it's not a momentum trade, but it is a short trade. Stop at break even on that. Just as I said, I may very well be done trading. I put another one on. It's because it actually triggered. What can I do? All right. So did we do an open house today? Is that what happened? Doesn't seem like it. All right, guys. All right. Not seeing any other trades. There was, that short trade that I just took for a couple of ticks over here, and another one was right here. I didn't take it, but it was right there. You see we hit the BBC here, but the cycle was the wrong color. The ES alerts really worked out. Well, that's good. All right. That's it, guys. I think I'm going to wrap it up. Okay. Bring up my spreadsheet. If I can. Yeah, I'm having serious memory issues here. Close NinjaTrader. That'd probably help. All right, today is 6 January, not December, dummy. 6 Jan. Yesterday was 5 Jan. I was just so used to put December in, and today is 6 Jan. All right, today in soybeans, we got break even again in soybeans. On the Russell today, we have 15 ticks. Natural gas, we got 16 ticks. That's what, 210. Crude oil, we got 8 ticks. It's 290. And gold, we were break even on. Okay, today it took, say, 3 minutes, 2 trades, 200 a contract, and we took a total of 5, 10, 15, 19, 20, 21, 24 trades. All right, so on the month, a little slower start than last month. On the month, we're up $620 a contract, 3 days in. That's not too bad. $620 a contract, okay? And that's pretty much it. On the month, on the year, on the day. Today, we lost 8 ticks in soybeans. Oops, no, sorry, we didn't lose 8 ticks in soybeans. We broke even in soybeans. We made 15 ticks in the Russell, 16 ticks in gas, 8 ticks in crude. And that was it. It took 3 minutes and 2 trades. I had 2 trades on. Both of them got the goal for the day. Pretty much the same time. $200 a contract. So I traded 22 more times and made $90. That's why we say when you get your $100 a day or $100 per contract, if you're just starting out anyway, you got to build your confidence level. So stop there. You can see last month we ended with $10,757.50. On the year in the live trading room last year, we made $81,580 per contract, 2 hours a day with 1 contract. Yep, that was it. All right. The year, the month, the day. That's a little faster now than it used to be. And again, I'll show you guys how to get into the next session. Okay, to get into the next session, you just go to cfrn.net. In the right-hand column, scroll down to where it says click here and click there. Then scroll down to where it says watch live now and click watch live now and fill out this little form. Once you fill out this little form, you'll be sent a link to get into the next session prior to the next session every business day for the rest of the month of January. Okay, now I'm going to give you all my phone number. My phone number is 1-949-423-6464. All right, and that's my phone number, 949-423-6464. Anybody has any questions? Anybody has any questions, you can give me a call. All right, if there are any questions that I didn't answer, I'm sorry, they scrolled up out of view. Okay, David. What kind of help? I mean, you need help setting up, or you need help? If it's with your trades, then the first thing you should do is send me screenshots of the trades that you actually took. Okay. And to make a screenshot, all you got to do is blow it up like this, right click, and go to Data, Save Image. Okay, and that'll make a screenshot of whatever you got going right there. Okay, then I can see what you've been doing, and I can work with you from there. Okay. All right. Now, Bert's not in here anymore, but I'll see if we can get together some information on options, on call options for the next session. Okay. All right, guys. That's it. With that, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. Sam, send me a picture of what's going on with yours. Okay. No, the black and orange do not mean up or down close. Every bar either closes at the top or the bottom. So an up close would be when it closes at the top, a down close would be when it closes at the bottom. Okay.